Lamborghini is not the arbiter of chaos it once was. Its cars are less likely to kill you. They can actually get you to Dairy Queen and back. They're comfortable. So what makes a Lamborghini these days? Well, there are a few things. One, they still look like an alien species. Two, you can still get it in a ridiculous paint job, case in point. And three, you can still have it in rear-wheel drive. So this Italian hunk to my left, this is the Lamborghini Huracan LP580-2. This long string of characters is here to tell you that this is a beautiful representation of the new Lamborghini. That's a good noise. Heard all the better by the fact that this is the Spyder Huracan. The Spyder actually comes in two flavors. You can have the regular all-wheel drive Huracan, which makes a little more power, 610 horses, or as so equipped, the LP580 makes 580 horsepower, just a slightly detuned version of the 5.2 liter V10 that's shared in both the Huracan and the Audi R8. So this is the most affordable Lamborghini Roadster that you can buy. Affordable to the tune of $217,000, of course. But anyway, so the LP580, that signifies the 580 horsepower available from that motor. There's also 398 pound-feet of torque, and that's channeled through a wonderful 7-speed dual clutch transmission. These shifts are lightning fast in this car. So is the momentum that comes from that engine, and the sound, obviously being in a Spyder, is spectacular and uninhibited in the way that it pierces your eardrums in the most respectable manner. So the Lamborghini Huracan LP580-2 is more than just a detuned version of the 610. There are a few aesthetic differences. So there's a unique front and rear fascia to distinguish it from the regular Huracan. And then inside, there are a couple things that come available in this car that were not on the original car. One of those, and possibly most important for the future of Lamborghini, is this forged composite pieces that are kind of layered around the cabin. Down the road, Lamborghini will be using this new, basically evolved form of carbon fiber as a structural mechanism inside the cockpit. It really is that term, a cockpit. You say that about certain cars, but this feels like a fighter jet. The ignition switch, you gotta pull up on this lever and then jam the start-stop button. That's freaking cool. The rest of the cabin is equally pleasing. You've got this all-digital instrument display in front of me. The steering wheel is tight and it feels great in the hands. Everything else, every other function is like a toggle switch. It all makes you feel like you're flying a jet. It's incredible. Then of course there's the fact that it's rear-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive in this car, 580 horsepower on tap, means mild terror at any moment in time. You have a few drive modes here. You've got Strada, Sport, and Corsa. So Strada is really kind of like the comfortable mode. Sport opens up the baffles and the exhaust. You can hear that engine a little better. And then there's Corsa. Corsa limits the electronic stability control to a point where you really have to be dialed into your driving mechanics, or the rear end will come out in a moment. So what does the 580-2 Spyder compete against? Well, Ferrari has the 488 Spyder, and McLaren will have a roadster version of the 570S. The Ferrari and the McLaren are both more expensive. They're both faster all around. Their top speeds, their 0 to 60s, all that. They're quicker all around. But really, the facts and figures just don't matter. It's how the supercar makes you feel. And I say, it makes me feel pretty damn good.